Black Boys Read 2 started in March of 2022 with just 3 bookshelves in local barbershops across Buffalo, New York. In less than a year, we are now at 12 bookshelves across Erie and Niagara County. We had the mission of breaking the cycle of illiteracy in the African American community. We're linking with other local organizations like the Buffalo Fatherhood Initiative, and with programming like our Barbershop Book Club and our bookshelves, we're doing just that.
When we envisioned our mission with the Barbershop Book Club, we wanted to curate this environment where we could have barbers, families, community partners, and kids all come together and just build community with one another. And we got even more than what we envisioned.
Most rewarding part of the partnership between Black Boys Read 2 and Buffalo Fatherhood Initiative. With our organization, we look to create more reliable caregivers in our community. Watching a group of kids that really shared a common interest in the story and the book, and as a kid, I didn't even have characters to look at that looked like me. It was fun that we have this for newer generations.
We started our Barbershop Book Club this past December, and we only had one family that was joining us regularly. Now we have over 15 participants who join us every week and are excited to continue reading with us.
Our book for this round of our Barbershop Book Club was Remy Blackwood's Future Hero, Race to Future Mountain. We chose this book because it featured a Black protagonist that really mirrored a lot of the community that we serve and the kids that we try to engage in our programming. This book takes place in a barbershop. We talked a lot about the magic of coming to a barbershop and it being a really transformative place. The character in the book got to experience that sort of transformation and magic in a really fantastical way, and we hope that the kids were able to come and experience some magic with us every week.
I came up with the idea for Future Hero probably about 20 years ago. And my mum was a single parent, so I would have to help my mum out quite a lot with childcare, and it was one of my jobs to take my brother to the barbershop. And whilst he was inside that barbershop, it got me thinking about barbershops generally and what magical places they are. Because if you think about it, you go in looking one way and you come out looking another way. And so you've had a transformation. And when you write stories and tell stories, the thing you always want to do with your character is show them transforming. You want to see a transformation. And then I think the other thing that inspired Future Hero is in England, there was a lot of newspaper articles about little boys getting told off at school for having symbols in their hair, when you get the pattern cut into your hair. And that really annoyed me, right? Because I think that should be celebrated. I don't think you should get in trouble for it. So I knew that in this story, I wanted Jarrell's haircut and that symbol he gets cut into his hair to mean something. I wanted it to be a passport to adventure. And then the other thing that I did is I watched Black Panther, and it introduced me to this whole genre of Afrofuturism, which is the idea of looking at the continent of Africa kind of through the genre of sci-fi and sort of spaceships and all of those things that Africa could and will be, right? You in the States, me in the UK, people in the Caribbean, people in Brazil. Our ancestors came from Africa and we've all arrived in different places, but we still have a connection. So yes, we're British, yes, we're American, but we have this connection to Africa. And for Jarrell, it's his way of discovering his heritage, discovering that he's a descendant of this mighty warrior called Kundi and everything that entails. So that's a bit about how I came up with the idea.
Literacy is very important to me because once upon a time, I was just like the young children that come into the barbershop for the book club, trying to find my way and better myself, and reading really helped me out with that. So when Kaya and Jalecia hit me up about this book club, I felt like it was right up my alley. It really warms my heart to see everybody here enjoying the book and hearing them read and stuff like that, because these are things that wasn't available to me as a youth coming up. I take great pride in being able to do this.
We value this barbershop, so that's what got us to come initially, but we came back for the animal crackers and also because the story was a really good story. The book club impacted our family because it allowed us to spend quality time together, doing something without technology. It is nice to have an activity like this. think that it was really cool. Do you think it's nice to have an activity like this?